how do you do 9a? Can anyone give me a suggestion? Because not everyone said they had trouble with it. Who got it and how did you approach it? Do you want to talk us briefly through it?
Well, I kind of did a guess and check kind of thing.
Okay.
I came up with a couple of numbers because I can't remember exactly what the exact question was, but you have to find the fraction in between.
Yep, they give us two fractions. I think these are the ones 9a. And they say, give me one that will be right in between them. Yep. 5/7. Now, how did you know whether 5/7 was right or not?
Because Morgan is a genius.
I don't know. It's a serious question.
I don't think we can stretch it that far.
How did you know? Because this is important for all of us. How can we judge whether that's right or not? Yeah. It just sort of, my spider sense tingled when I wrote it down. Okay. Yep.
I drew circles. I put it into quarters.
Yep.
And I put one into fifths, and then I colored the right amount of. It's a star. You're a star.
Something like that?
Yeah. And then I colored 3/4 and 4/5.
Yep.
And then I just tried to. I drew different circles.
Okay.
Until I got one that's in between those two.
Okay. All right. Good. Now, a couple of different approaches here. First was guess and check. Okay. Second was this circle method, right? Which I'm biased toward because that's the way that I showed you with the pies before and all that kind of thing. Now, here's my question to you, right? Have a look at this exercise. Have a look at all the different questions, right? What's being asked of you, right? What skill are they trying to get you to develop? And the answer is, it's this kind of skill, this comparison, right? By getting a common denominator, right? Now, can you see how that would be relevant to this? What would be, if we had to choose one, what would be the common denominator between 3/4 and 4/5? Yeah, Rashad?
20.
It'd be 20 again, wouldn't it? Same kind of, in fact, it's, we've got the same numbers here, right? You get your lowest common multiple, it's 20. So now if I rewrite these as equivalent fractions, right, over 20, what would 3/4 be?
Something.
15.
It'd be 15 on 20. Well done, because 4, to get that denominator into 20, you multiply by 5, so do the same thing to the top. Okay? Now, what about this one? You got to multiply top and bottom by 4, so that gives you 16 over 20. Okay, now, stop, look. Yes. Now, these are right next to each other on this number line, right? Where would they be? Sorry. 15 and 16. Shh. But remember what I did over here. Remember I drew a number line and then I zoomed in by changing the denominators, right? You can do the same thing over here by changing these into equivalent fractions one more time. Here's how I'm going to do it. If I make the denominator bigger, right? So now I've got smaller little slices but more of them, okay? I multiply by 2 and over 2. Here I'm going to multiply this by 2 over 2 as well. Can you see how they're all equivalent? Can you see it? Can you see it? Now you can see a fraction between them. 31 over 40 will do it. Now, by the way, shh. When you're ready. We've done really well so far. Let's try and finish it off. When you do 31 over 40, right, that looks like it's kind of the perfect answer because it's like right in the middle between them. But there's actually an infinite number of fractions in between these two. Just for the sake of illustration, what I did from here to here, right, which is multiplied by 2 over 2. I can just do it again, can't I? What would it become?
60.
It'd be 60 on 80. And this would be 64 on 80. Oh, look. Now you can see there's some more fractions in there. 61, 62, and 63 on 80. And I can keep on going forever. Okay? Yep. I know, I'm just illustrating the fact that that's why they say find a fraction, not find the fraction, because there's not just one.